Hey guys, Kirsti here from Forever Body Yoga. Today we're going to be doing a bit of a reset, then with a twisty flow after that. Things that'll be useful for you are some yoga breaks. They help you get that depth if you have to arch that back quite a bit, because we always want our long spine to help us have our connected core. So make sure that you subscribe so that you know when the next flows are coming, so you can continue to keep improving your yoga flow. I'll meet you at the top of the mat. Let's get to it. So we're going to start in our bridge position, and a yoga break could be handy to have under the pelvis, and I'll show you when you're going to need that. So feet are about hip distance apart, knees up to the sky, bringing yourself down onto the back, hands down beside you. Take a big breath in here and exhale to lift that pelvis off the mat. And this is where, if this is a challenge for your body to continue with the pelvis off the mat, you could bring the block at whichever setting is right for your body underneath that sacrum for some support. We don't hang out, it's for support. Then if this feels okay for you, whichever option you've chosen, start taking little pulses. We want to be working those glutes, so you can always bring your hands onto your glutes to check that there's a little bit of engagement. We want more sensation in the glutes than in the hamstrings, the back of the thighs. And also thinking about connection in that center there as well. So within our abdominal area this time, a little bit of extra support. And we'll also feel the back starting to work. So if you bring your hands onto the back, we can feel the muscles in our back starting to support. So we're wrapping all around the spine. Keeping those pulses going, keeping that breath moving. And then from here we can lower that spine step by step, coming back down onto the mat, placing the hands behind the head, elbows are up to the sky. Taking a big breath in here, and exhale, drawing the center together, rising up, coming off the shoulder blades if you can. And here you're thinking about everything drawing in and back to that middle line. And lower down. Another big breath in here. And exhale, rising up. Checking everything's in that right spot, staying off those shoulder blades, keeping the elbows in close. And lower down. We're going to level up now, so see if that's right for you. If not, keep going with what we've been doing. Big breath in. Big breath out. Rising up. Extend that right leg, pushing through that heel. Big breath in. Big breath out. Right foot down, head down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Rising up. Left leg extends, pushing through that left heel. Left foot down, head down. Big breath in, leveling up again. Pick what's right for you. And exhale, rising up. Right leg extends, left arm extends. Big breath in. Exhale, lift up that little bit more. Right foot down, left hand back, head down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Rising up. Left leg extends, right arm extends. Reach up that little bit more. Left foot down, right hand back, head down. We'll extend those arms away from us, so we're in a T shape. Step those feet a little bit wider than the mat. We'll do a little twist here. So we're going to bring the knees over towards the left hand side. They're probably not going to come all the way down because we want to stay active in that center. So I bring my left hand onto the bottom of my ribs to check that those ribs aren't popping and flaring out. We want to keep that center drawn in like we've still got that corset. And then fire that right glute to open up that right hip flexor. And check that those ribs are still drawing in. My right palm is kind of drawing on that ground, so that right arm is still active. We'll bring the knees back into center, left arm extends, right hand onto the base of the ribs. Let the knees come over to the right hand side this time. Big breath in and big breath out. Checking on those ribs, they're not popping and flaring. and that left palm is clawing on the mat this time. Fire that left glute to open the left hip flexor, keep checking on those ribs, keep drawing that center in. We're really active around that center, that corset is on. And coming back to center. From here, we're going to roll over onto all fours. Maybe you want to push yourself up and over. Take the option that's right for you. So we're going to have those wrists underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. More often than not, the knees will be a little bit closer to the wrists than we think they will be. So checking that center's active. We haven't switched off here because we can hang out. We're still strong. Sacrum, scapula, skull being in one line. From here, we're going to step that right foot back and then toe tap that right foot. Right shin comes in, and notice if you had to do a big adjustment when you brought the body in. Left foot back, tap that left foot. The idea is when we bring the foot back in, we're not doing a big adjustment to reset. That we manage to keep that connection the whole time. Left shin comes in. We're going to add more if it's right for you. Right foot back, hover the right leg off the mat, pulsing that right leg this time. Staying active in the center, rising up. Right shin down, left foot back. See if you can lift that left leg and pulse that left leg. Staying active in that center again. So that means we're rising through the front of the body, up towards the back. Left shin down. From here we're going to tuck those toes, walk the hands back towards the feet, lift the knees off the mat, keep walking those hands back. So thinking about that spine being in a long line here, hands into heart center if you can, otherwise rising up. If the hands are coming into the heart center, see if you can push through those feet, using those legs to rise up like a jack in the box. And then we'll walk towards the top of the mat, and we'll come into our first sun salutation. Checking that alignment. Pelvis is neutral, we're not hanging out one side or the other. Even position there, as well as forward and back, finding that middle ground for the body. Spine is in line, sacrum, scapula, skull. Inhale, the arms come up, ribs stay in. Exhale, hinging at the hips, hands come down. Right foot back, right knee down, and the top of the foot. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, hands down, left foot back, you're in your plank. Knees down, lower down, pull back into cobra, lift to your downward dog, stepping the feet in, lifting that pelvis. Right foot forward, left knee down and the top of the foot. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, hands down, back foot in, long spine to rise. Exhale, hinging at the hips, hands come down, left foot back, left knee down, and the top of the foot. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands come down, right foot back, knees down, lower down. Pull back into cobra, lift to your downward dog, adjusting for your body. Left foot forward, right knee down, and the top of the foot. Arms come up. Exhale, hands down, right foot in, long spine. Inhale to rise. And now we're going to mix it up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, hands come down. Right foot back, right knee down. Inhale to rise. We're going to keep that right arm up. Let that left arm swing back and up. The idea is that that pelvis isn't moving, so take it slow. Fire that right glute, pull back on that left foot. Hands down. Step back into your plank. Knees down, lower down. Pull back into cobra. Lift to your downward dog. Right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, the arms come up. Left arm stays up this time. Drawing the right arm back and forward, keeping that pelvis stable again. So firing that left glute, pulling back on the right foot, feeling that activation, that extra support. Hands come down, left foot forward, long spine, the arms come up. Hinging at the hips, hands come down, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, the arms come up and open into your cactus arms. So we're like a goalpost. From here, we're going to twist towards the knee, back to center, twist away from that front knee and back to center, towards the knee, to center, away from the knee, back to center. Hands down. Step back into your plank, knees down, lower down, pull back into cobra, lift to your downward dog. Left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, the arms come up into our cactus arms again. We're on the opposite side. Twisting into the knee, away from the knee. So that right glute is firing, that left foot is pulling back. Hands down, right foot comes in, inhale to rise, hands come to heart center. Now we're going to come into a little twisty sequence to open up that little bit more. Inhale, the arms come up and into heart center, stepping back with that right foot. We're in our crescent lunge here, so we've got that bend in that back leg. Thinking about being neutral in the spine here. We're going to twist towards that left knee and come to center. Taking those twists, thinking about that pelvis being stable still. So we've kind of maximized a little bit more on what we were just doing. A little bit more challenge. From here, the right hand will come down. You can always use a brick at whatever setting is right for you. Then see if that left arm can come up to the sky. Keeping that gaze down. Then from here we're going to cartwheel the hands up and pivot to the back of the mat. Hands coming into prayer again. On the toes of the left foot. And we're going to take those little twists again. So towards the front knee. And away. On the opposite side, seeing what that challenge feels like on this side. We're going to bring the left hand down. Again, you could use a brick. Right arm up to the sky. Checking that that back leg is still active. We're not kind of like hanging out, letting everything open up. We want that pelvis to be straight ahead. Right hand down, step back into your plank. Knees down, lower down. Pull back into cobra. Lift to your downward dog. Right foot stays down, left leg comes up. We're in our three-legged down dog. We're going to bring that left knee towards the center and back. Left knee to the center. Push back to the center, push it back. Left foot will come forward. We'll rise up, cartwheel to what was the front of the mat. Hands will come down, step back into your plank. Knees down, lower down, pull back into cobra. Lift to your downward dog. Left foot down, right leg up. Right knee towards center and back. Right knee to center and back. Right knee in and back. Step the right foot forward. Left foot will follow. Bend the knees, long spine. Inhale, the arms will rise. Hands come to center. And there you have it. Your twisty flow, opening up the side body, the chest, getting those hips moving, and opening up. Hope you find some more space and some more freedom in your body now. If you enjoyed that, then please click the bell to like the Forever Body yoga page so that you're notified when flows come your way. Thanks for joining me. Have a beautiful day. Comment with your thoughts. Let me know what works for you. See you later.